What's going on, everybody? Today you're gonna hear about why I joined the United States Air Force, because you clicked on this video and I'm guessing you want to hear about it. I started at a little place called Beaumont, Texas, and I lived there for 5 years before I shipped out. Did 2 years of internship, with God. Before I did the intern with God, 2 years of internship in a church that involved God. I could have worded that better. Did 2 years of that. I wanted to do the military before that. My mentor at the time talked me into doing the 2-year internship, and it was really good. I needed it because honestly, if I did not do that and I dove right into the military, I would have no idea where I would be right now with my relationship with God. I have no clue. None. In the middle of it, my father passed away, and I kind of lost myself. I'm not gonna lie. I went through a hard patch. I was pretty upset with God. I was like, what do you want me to do? Why did my dad die? Where am I gonna go from here? What am I gonna accomplish? What's my purpose? I was going through that, questioning like, what is existence? Got into a relationship in my second year. Was not a smart idea. That ended pretty rough. So that added on top of my dad passing away. We broke up. I would use the gym for like a little escape to, just go hit the weights and stuff, see what I could get done, what I could accomplish, all that, what's my purpose. So I was in a little rough spot, but I didn't join because I didn't know who I was. I knew who I was. I was a child of God. Okay, so I joined because, first of all, God told me to a long time ago. That wasn't the most force. That wasn't like the biggest force that made me join the military, which is sad to say because I definitely heard God speaking to me saying, you're going to do it. And so I'm doing it. One was education. I didn't grow up, I didn't have a lot of money. It is what it is, You got to work with the hand you're dealt with, and I'm not upset about that. That's why I joined, and I get free education now, and I hopefully get free education for my kids if I do more than 10 years. So it's technically my choice, but it goes all into like Hazelac, Texas. Can I give that to my kids? But that's another topic. So we get to the 2-year mark, and I've been praying a lot. Like I prayed a lot. I was like, God, where do I go from here? Because I could get a job at the church that's connected with a sister church. They have a lot of different churches, so I could have done that, or I could have joined the military. And I decided to join the military. I was either going to go Navy, Air Force, or Coast Guard. I was going to go Coast Guard, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna go Air Force. That was it. Like, that was the decision. I was just like, nah. I like Coast Guard. Everybody gives so much crud to the Coast Guard in the military, but they do. I mean, they work for the U.S. They help people out. They do a lot of stuff. I have friends in the Coast Guard, and they tell me a lot of their stories. And honestly, they do more than I do right now. I serve my country, and I enjoy that. I enjoy serving my country. I enjoy feeling good about it. I enjoy making people safe, even though we have a lot of stuff going on in the United States with, killings and stuff, which is really sad. We all need Jesus. I came in knowing I needed to be here, and then God gave me a ton of confirmations. He gave me dreams in basic military training. He gave me confirmations of deja vu, like, I've absolutely seen this before because I've dreamed about it, and that's happened like 5 times, and I've only been in for maybe 7 months, and that's the most it's ever happened in my life, ever. I think the most I've ever had was maybe 2 in my life. So I met great mentors in BMT. We got flight. It's like the highest you can get. I forgot what it's called. So yeah, I joined to travel, joined to serve, I joined to learn discipline, everybody has a certain form of discipline in their life, but I knew that joining would definitely raise that bar and that standard and the principles. And I didn't realize Jesus was so integrated in the military. Like, I did not realize it. Like, the principles that we go by came from the Bible. It did. People can argue about it. Integrity first. Tell the truth. Do everything right. Excellence in all we do. And service before self. If that doesn't tell you, it's it. It's spot on. Went to Houston, got shipped off to Houston, went to San Antonio. I joined for a steady income. I had a steady income where I was. I'm making a little more than what I was there. And then sometimes it's random, like when you're doing PCSing, which is permanent change of station, you can make a good amount of money back and profit and stuff like that, which is really nice. So that's just, benefits. You can take certificates. You can get certified in the most random stuff. I'm security forces, and I can get certified just doing like little online certificates for internal computer maintenance. Like, it's just random stuff you can do that could help you out in the future, maybe for future jobs or what you're trying to do. It's pretty cool. I'm still trying to go after a theology degree. I want to do video editing. I want to do pictures, Photoshop. I want to preach. I want to be a youth pastor. I don't know if I'm going to be a youth pastor when I get out, because I don't know when I'm going to get out. If I get out within 4 years, then yes, I would love to become a youth pastor. That would be awesome. That'd be a big goal of mine. Something I look forward to. You guys could pray for that if you want. Pray for my journey. And obviously, the biggest reason to join the military that has always stuck to me is spreading the gospel. No matter where I go, what job I'm in, what country, who I'm around, what color. Color doesn't even matter. Racism is the stupidest thing ever. It does not matter. I'm here to preach the gospel because God put me right here in this group of people, in this squadron. And I'm here to be a light to people that are struggling, hurting, have suicidal thoughts, and don't know who they are. And that is the biggest reason why I joined the military. I'm here, I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm excited because God is showing himself. And even when I struggle with thoughts, and even when I have doubts, God still shows up. He still proves he's real. He still proves that he loves me so much no matter what happens. And at the end of the day, that's the biggest thing I take from joining the military is I was meant to be here. And so I'm going to work my butt off, and I'm going to do what God called me to do. And if my season doesn't always stay in the Air Force, then God's going to put me somewhere where he wants me. And that's it. So peace out, guys. Thanks for tuning in and experiencing with me why I joined you.